Have a look at this guy here. This is a John Deere. He is an LA125. Last year I actually replaced the motor in one of these guys. I'll leave a link to the swap down in the description. Now this poor tractor, he went in for a service at a local shop not too far from where I am. And he just took it in for a tune-up. It wasn't acting all that great. It was running fine, but it was blowing a bit of smoke, so he took it in for a tune-up. And it needed a new belt underneath, so they replaced the new belt. Went in for a tune-up, new spark plug, possibly changed the oil. And it was blowing lots of smoke. The oil level is fine. It was blowing lots of oil out of the vent on the fuel pump. I don't know if they noticed that or not. And they told him, after he spent a few $100s just for basically a simple tune-up, change the oil, replace the spark plug, and put a new belt on it, it's a few $100s. He gets it back and starts smoking real bad. They said to him, yeah, it needs a new motor. And he didn't think that was right, which he is correct. As a lot of us know, oil coming out of this vent when it's running means it has a bad head gasket. So we're going to do a new head gasket on this guy, and we'll chronicle the whole thing while we're doing it, and we'll let you know what it actually was. And I'm sure, I'm going to almost put money on it, that this has a bad head gasket, and it didn't need $1,000 worth of new motor. So, word to the wise, sometimes if it doesn't sound right, there's nothing wrong with getting a second opinion. Here's the verdict. There you go. You can see that spot right there. There is where the head gasket failed, where they always fail. Right there. You can see where the oil's been passing through there. There we go. A little better focus on that. There's where that oil's been going from combustion chamber into the crankcase. You can totally see it. And there you go. Doesn't need a new motor. This machine only has about 50 hours on it, the customer tells me. So, there you go. Sometimes you just got to get a second opinion. Here's that new head gasket. You can see it's actually a little bit updated. It's a little bit beefier in that spot where they blow out. So this should last a lot longer than the original did. Say about 50 hours for the original one. There's the part number, 794114. I also have a new exhaust gasket. $692,236. And I actually have a new valve or rocker cover gasket, as they call it, 272475 Sierra S, as in Sierra. Now I don't actually need this because the newer version of this motor use a gasket maker, but I ordered it anyway because I wasn't really sure what the serial number was. So you can see everything's all prepped and ready to rock and roll. Put everything back together.